Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're teaching you to drive on the highway.
Driving, talk about trying to killing two birds with one stone. Making video, giving you guys an update because this is going to be a long drive.
Yeah.
I figured, you know what, it's a good time for us to record video based on our eBay store.
Side hustle.
Our side hustle.
It's been 1 year. Happy 1 year anniversary. eBay, thank you.
Thank you very much. So if you guys thinking of doing an eBay side hustle, is this a good time?
Anytime is a good time. Just do it.
Just start it. Yeah. So the
just
most
take
important
action,
part.
right?
Yeah.
You have to do something.
I've been talking to a few people here and there. When I ask them, goes, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm packing. Yeah, actually, yesterday alone, went
Buy
to
stock.
when I buy stock, and people just looked at me and goes, "Why are you buying that?" Because I'm gonna sell it for a profit.
Yeah.
Oh, and they just looked at me like in a blank face. I'm like, they don't see it from our point of view. One item can produce $30, $40, $50 profit.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the value.
Depending on the value.
I'll say percentage-wise, it's 30% or 50% the margin.
Somewhere around there. But I know now.
Sometimes you got 100%.
Yes. We learn as we go.
Yeah.
And this is based on our experience as well.
1 year experience.
So I guess show them in the past 90 days what it looked like.
That's the gross. So bright. Okay, there you go. $11,000. We sold 150 items and we got 2,000 listings in there. Can you see? There you go. What's the 8 unsold? Okay.
Oh, yes, 8 of them is probably I ended because we don't have them available anymore.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. So yeah, so far we had 2,000 listings.
Yes.
In the past 90 days, 11,000. It's actually growing.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't check on the gross. I check on the net profit. I have this spreadsheet of myself and having how much do we sell it for?
How much we buy
How
for?
much we receive from eBay because they take the fee away, and then how much do we pay for the product, and how much is the shipping, and also the other one is the promotion. Did the buyer click on the promotion link for that listing we put it? So that is another cost. I'm happy to pay it because we already increased the price included. The price is already included with our marketing fee. So last week was kind of a big week for a long time.
Yeah.
Because we haven't had the net after everything is over $400 for last week. As a side hustle, it's pretty good. And we only sold, I can't remember how many products, maybe 12 or something. But average per item, we're making $33 net after all the cost per item. It was quite wow. Before when we started, it was $1 or $2.
Yeah, $1.
No, 1 or 2 we were testing.
I'll be happy. No, the first product I still remember. I went on a minus.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
anyway, but at first we thinking when we started, we're thinking, well, we have to sell it cheap. People buy from eBay. They're just looking for bargain because we look for bargain with a bargain hunter.
Yeah. As a consumer, we're looking at, well, when we buy stuff on eBay, we look for something that is cheap.
Yeah. And then we were thinking, how can we compete the price? And then we're thinking, well, if I'm doing all this and I'm only making $1 or $2, then why am I doing it? And if I did an error, then I have to make a loss.
There's no room for you to make an error.
No room
at all.
So we change our strategy from the $1 or $2, change it to, okay, I have to make $10 a minimum per item.
For us to go to actually source the item and pack it and do the administration, I want to get paid at least $10 per item.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's one. And then along the way, we change again. $10 is not enough. See, human greed.
Yeah.
And we change it. And last week, those average became $30 per item.
Yeah, because and also last week I changed a little bit as well.
Yeah,
So previously, I always look at for each item that I sell, I want $20 or $30 based on my calculation.
Yeah.
Then I realized to myself, well, sometimes the product can be $1,000. Like if it's $1,000 product, do you really want just $10 or $20 profit?
You want a percentage.
So we change our calculation. The way we price our product is based on a percentage. Now I whenever I list something, I list based on about, let's say,
Higher value.
Yeah, higher value, and roughly at about 30% profit margin.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
So let's do the numbers.
The product you've been listing is around $300, is it?
Yeah.
To sell.
So to sell is $300, but sourcing out minimum is $100.
Yeah.
So let's do the numbers since you got to calculate it then.
Right. Yeah. Tell me.
The way we do our numbers is the following. Let's say if we source an item that is going to cost us $10.
Okay. $10.
$10 is the product.
Yep.
And then we have to add eBay fee of eBay promotional fee as well as eBay fee as a general, just eBay it would take 30%, so you add 30%.
Okay. 30%. So that's $13.
That makes it $13. Then on an average, because the product that we're actually selling, it's in a bulky item, we put down roughly about $15 is the postage.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm in it now for $28.
Yeah.
And then what else is it? I think that's about
That's it.
And then from the $28, I want my profit of let's say $20 profit.
Wow, $10 item you want $20 profit?
Okay, $10. Let's say $10 then.
Okay. Yep, 38.
So I'm in it for 38.
Yeah.
But there's also a buffer for me for another $10
to give them a discount.
case. Yeah. In case if they want a refund, in case if I have to human error posting or something like that. Yeah, $10.
Okay, so
that makes it for the
48.
$10 item, I have to sell it roughly at about $48.
Yeah.
Okay. Versus now a new calculation.
Yep.
Now if we were to do it in a percentage wise, this is the reason why we look at our high ticket prices, high ticket items.
Yeah.
So if it's $100 product, and then plus also 30% is the eBay fee.
Yeah.
So that's $130.
Yes.
And then now
Postage.
Another the same dollar,
20.
about $20, $15 to $20.
Yep.
Let's say. And then my cart previously was $10, right?
Yes.
So let's say if we do the same one, $10.
Okay, $10.
So I'm in $160.
And human error, right?
Human error for another $10. So $170. I gotta sell something at $170.
Yeah.
So that means for one item, I'm expecting to have roughly about $10 profit. Versus another one, what if we put down at a 30% profit? Because that was just based on a $10.
170.
Right? So
based on the 170 item.
Based on a $100 item.
Oh, 30% of it is $30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would rather have like a 30% profit, like a percentage profit, instead of a fixed dollar figure.
Yeah, because anyway, when you buy a higher value item, if just let's say $100, if $10 or $20, you can't really feel it. But if you're buying a cheap product, $10, even $2 is a lot, based on percentage wise, proportionally. Yeah. So that's why we have that calculation and our margin going higher. But it also based on what consumer need and wants.
Correct.
Our sales just been fluctuating. Last week was good, $400 plus dollars. But for the past few weeks, I think it's around just 100 plus to 100 each or $200 per week.
Yeah, on an average is about $150 to $200 per week.
Yeah.
But the on occasion we get up to $700 a week.
Yeah.
That was the best one. We haven't actually reached that again.
No, it was at the peak last year, July, something like, or August.
Yeah, during pandemic, everyone's staying at home.
Yeah.
So because everyone's staying at home, they purchase a lot of things online.
Yeah.
That was our peak, and we haven't actually reached that 700 ever again. That was our goal.
But it was busy because our marginal per transaction profit was $10 or $20 only, and we were selling cheaper items.
Yeah. And the amount of time that we're packing and packing is like, whoa, man, this is a lot.
Yes.
Whereas now we pack less item with a higher profit margin.
Yes. also change it. We can ship to international.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. The shipping international, it has been
Higher profit
yeah.
too.
It's been like beforehand. I'm looking at, you know what? I just want to sell in Australia. Australia population at the current stage, I think it's about 25 million people.
Yeah.
Whereas if you ship international, I don't know how many there is people around the world that uses eBay. Yeah, well in Australia,
There'll be a lot more. Huh?
a lot more than
Of course,
Australia,
yeah.
obviously, and that's the reason why we ship it internationally.
Yeah.
With shipping international, customer the one that have to pay the postage. Whereas if it's shipping locally, we put free postage in our advertising. We did human error yesterday.
Oh yeah, yesterday I was so upset with myself because I always make sure this is right, and when he did something wrong, run it. But yesterday I did post a wrong item to the customer. I was thinking, should I get them to post it back to us for free because our error, we pay for the postage. You, the customer, gotta go to post office. We pack the product, go to post office and just post it. And since it wasn't an expensive item, it was like $25 item.
Mm-hmm.
Before anything, it's just the cost of it.
The cost of the product
is $25. And then we pay for postage already.
After everything, if we do this scenario, we probably be able to return back we're gonna lose $5 of that.
Yeah, at least $5 or $10 if they do it.
Yeah.
But then you were like, oh well, put yourself as a customer. They make the error. Would you like to repack everything, go to post office, and we do everything? Well, I did it before.
Yeah, there are some customers out there that are willing, no worries, I'll repack it and then send it back.
Yeah, you just send me another item, the correct one. So, but since that product wasn't that expensive, it's not the first time we did, but this is the most expensive error we kind of done. Before we did another one, but it's like $10 or $20. So we just told the customer, okay, you keep that item, it's our error. And then we send another one for you. Yes, we lose, I think, close to $20 for that instead of $10, but because our margin is so high, we have the room to cover.
This is going back to that, hey, if you have like a $10 or like $1 profit, you don't have room for this error. In case if it get lost, if it's damaged along the way, with all of this thing control, like out of your control,
yes.
You don't have any room for that error. Whereas us, because we put down, $10 or $20 per item profit margin, like if there's an error like this, it doesn't really hurt us as much.
Yeah.
Especially now we're looking at a little bit more higher profit margin.
Correct. So when I had bad experience with eBay seller, like I haven't got your item. It's cheap, but then they were like, just wait, or they don't resend. They don't resend. It's just bad customer service.
Yeah.
So now, yes, we make more money and we have better customer service. Everyone is happy.
Yeah, I think for us, it's not just about the product. It's actually the customer service.
Yes.
Because you want a quick response. You want to, rectify the problem quite quickly.
Yes.
All of that is at a cost. And what cost would that be? Well, the cost of the product will be a lot more higher.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah. So because we invested a lot more on this, I guess, our admin outside of the product.
Correct.
So that's why I learned so far in the past weeks anyway.
Yeah.
And now because we're not doing a lot of packaging, it feels like we're not working
as much.
Hard.
I know.
Yeah.
We get it. Well, the sale going slow though.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Like the sales now, we're only packing about 10 items a week. Where we used to pack like hundreds of items.
Not 100.
Yeah.
Maybe like
50, 20 to 50, somewhere around there. Yeah. But now we're only on the 10s, if you like.
Yeah, we used to get better discount with Australian Post because we posted so many.
So much.
And now we're back to zero because we haven't used it for as much.
Because I think we post a lot of our product. We get like a huge discount, whatever band word it was. But now, we're going back to the normal
retail.
Yes. But that's okay because we're making a lot more profit on one transaction anyway. So that's what we learn on our eBay side hustle.
Correct.
Hope this helped you guys out. If you are thinking of opening up eBay,
Let us know or
Let us
any
know.
questions.
Don't forget to subscribe, comment. See you guys on the next video.